Hi guys, and welcome to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Drayton Park Golf Club. What I'm going to be filming today's video on is how to lower your hands at impact for a better strike. So we're really talking about the shaft angle at impact and how we can really improve your contact. This is something we see with really all elite golfers, all real elite strikers of the golf ball, is they manage to get the shaft back to pretty close to its original position. What we see with most amateurs at impact is their shaft starts at whatever angle this is, and it's generally somewhere around 60 degrees for a mid-iron or a little bit more than that. But by the time they get to impact, this angle from the end of the grip to the ground has increased. Their hands have actually got higher through impact. What we see with the elite golfers is they manage to get their hands a little lower and maintain this shaft plane at impact. So I've got a really simple to set up exercise, but very tough actually to practice. So I'm just going to use a tour stick in the ground here, as you've seen. So I've put this tour stick 1 foot past the golf ball, and I've just moved it about a club head's width to the right of my golf ball, just slightly behind the golf ball, just so I can still see the ball and it's not blocking my view. That's the only reason for that. Now this tour stick, you can see, is a little bit higher than my hands. I've given myself some leeway that I can get my handle a little bit higher, but if I get my handle excessively high, I'm going to be hitting my hands or the end of the grip into the tour stick. Now, these tour sticks are flexy, they will move, it's not going to hurt too much, but you could just put something over the end. So you could easily just use a bit of tubing or something like that to soften it to go over this. Don't use anything that's hard, that's brittle, that's going to break or that's going to hurt your hands, of course. But the idea is, can I make contact with a golf ball and miss the tour stick? To be able to do that, and I'm just going to show you a couple of rehearsal practice swings here, I've got to get my hands back down underneath the tour stick rather than getting my handle high through impact, and I'm going to be striking the tour stick on the way down. So maybe start a little bit higher, and as you get better with it, just drop the angle lower and lower and lower until we've got to allow our hands to get a touch higher through impact, but we don't want our hands excessively high. If you are getting the hands excessively high, what you'll also see, and this is worth just checking, is a toe deep divot. If you've gone and had your lie angles fitted, the pro or the custom fitter will be saying that you'll need more and more upright golf clubs. And although that's true, you could improve your impact position and actually not need them as upright as they're going to be suggesting. So I'm just going to go ahead again and have a couple of rehearsals and try and hit one here, trying to get my hands underneath that tour stick and still be able to strike the golf ball. It is off-putting. Let's give it a go. I'm really happy with that contact, really happy with that strike. Definitely felt that my hands were getting a little lower. Now let's move it just even a touch lower still and hit one more. So ball in the same position, just drop that a little lower to make it even trickier. Can we get our hands underneath that tour stick and still strike the golf ball? One more. Yeah, that was tougher. Just nudged it. You'll know the difference between nudging it and belting it. There's definitely a different feeling in there. But that gave me the real feeling or sensation of getting my hands a little bit lower through impact. It is a really tough exercise, as I said, but give it a go. I know it's going to help your game. If you haven't got access to be hitting balls off turf, then just put a range bucket on the ground, and you can actually push the tour stick through the range bucket and still give this exercise a go. Let me know how you get on with it. Do post some comments and questions below. I'd love to know how you're getting on with these exercises. Any videos you'd like to see, post some comments below or get in touch on our social media. All the info you need is coming along the bottom of the screen right now. Thanks guys, we'll see you soon.